Olá pessoal, aqui é o Tiago, só bora lá então aqui a mais um episódio de MLB The Show 20. Vamos ver o que é que se vai passar no episódio de hoje. A nossa equipa anda a jogar terrivelmente mal, como já é de costume, nem vou preocupar mais com isso. Vamos só esperar que o nosso agente nos tire daqui. Enfim, depois do último episódio que saiu aqui no canal, eu não joguei mais nada fora aqui dos vídeos do canal, ou seja, em off. Neste momento estamos assim. 355 batting average, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs. Estamos com poucos home runs neste início de temporada. Estamos mais ou menos a meio de abril, ou seja, no primeiro mês de MLB. Vamos ver o que é que se vai passar, tá? Vamos lá então continuar aqui esta mais esta temporada para esquecer. E vamos jogar com os Tampa Bay Rays. Bora lá. Enfim, nem vou comentar. Horrível. Enfim. O nosso pitcher vai ser o Chance Adams, 2.49 de ERA. Está a fazer uma boa temporada para já, mas ele é horrível também. Já vimos isso. E o Dino Castilho tem 5.82 de ERA, que vai ser o pitcher dos Tampa Bay Rays. Vamos lá ver como é que corre
MLB The Show
este episódio. E o nosso pitcher já vimos.
Into the box now. Cowboy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
No.
Arturo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
3-0. Ui, base cheia.
Striding into the box, Cowboy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly.
Home run!
Pretty well
Grand
struck high
slam!
and deep to left field.
Se já gosto.
Gone! It's a grand slam!
Muito bom.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Vocês não vão ouvir a música, já sabem o porquê.
Yeah, you've heard the saying stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here.
Muito
Bases
bom.
loaded, facing the best
Bora.
power hitter in the line.
8-0.
Into the box now, Cowboy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Called a strike on the other half, 0-1. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
Sure does, and it's always
101.
difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's
Home
gone.
run.
And that ball will stay fair, and
Incrível.
it's gone. A home run.
Estamos com falta de home runs e agora fizemos 2.
Homer down the line in
Num só
left.
jogo.
His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Muito bom. 6 RBIs no jogo.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday
Lindo.
and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's...
E novamente.
Stepping up
Quarto
to the plate,
inning, 12-2.
He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball
Vai,
was
vai.
real.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the
Ai, eu
inning.
pensava que ela passava,
A couple of
mano.
walks, but
Ai, a sério.
now at the plate, Yusniel Arturo.
The left fielder, number 11. Yusniel.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Arturo.
The 1-2. Ground. Sent back up the middle. Scooped up. To second for one. Throw on to first.
Muito lento. Eu fui muito lento, não fui eu. Fui eu.
Cowboy will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Santos has it and it's a quick out number one.
Okay.
All set for the start of the inning and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Brian Mendel.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
At the plate, Ryan Pettit.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Pettit.
The 0-1 pitch. On the short, this could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. This one pretty well in. 12-4 is the final in this game. New York played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today.
Enfim, 2 de 5. Mas 2 home runs e 6 RBIs. Temos metade dos pontos da nossa equipa. Muito bom. Muito bom. E vá lá, então levamos um sweep dos Tampa Bay Rays. Vai. Anda com isso. E agora é com os Rangers. Bora lá. Ai, da série 19 jogos que estamos a bater e a chegar à base. Fazer hits. 19 jogos seguidos, consecutivos. Espetacular. Isso é muito topzão. António Santiago, 10 pontos tal de ERA. Impressionante. Ou seja, vamos sofrer neste jogo. Claro. Ray Gutierrez, uma vitória e uma derrota, 3.10 de ERA.
Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Roll,
grande
it hasn't been
localização,
a
estás
very
de
good
parabéns.
homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Nada.
Rosario has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees. Cowboy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Castro stands at second with 2 gone. Got him to go after that one.
And the changeup.
Hold 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a localização.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you gotta go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Que change-up. Ok, apanhaste, meu. Estás de parabéns.
Digging in, Jesus Uribe.
Now batting, the left fielder,
3-2 pitch.
Rebound.
Oh, double play ball to second.
Vai.
4, 6.
Ah, o gajo corre para caraças.
3.
Foi.
It's a
Boa.
double play and the
Double
inning
play.
is over. One hit in the inning,
boa.
but that gets a rate. Stepping into the box, Mitch Person. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mitch Person.
Made to short, 6.
Não, acho... Será que vai dar?
There's one.
Deu.
On to first,
Boa.
and it's another double play.
Mais uma double play.
They're second in the first 4 innings. Into the box, Cowboy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends.
Agora não está assim nada, meus. Ah, pá, alguém tinha de estragar o jogo, claro, tinha de estragar o jogo. Isto é impossível. É impossível não estragarem.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Cowboy hitless on the day so far. He'll have a final shot perhaps to extend his hitting streak here. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Estou a jogar mal, meu. Estou a jogar mal.
4-3 our score here as
Agora
we play
estou a jogar
the
mal, mano.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and two now as that one's fouled
Estou
off.
atrás de bolas horríveis. Jogar mal para caraças, claramente.
The pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this is swung on and missed. And tonight's final.
Não fizemos nada, perdemos.
Texas wrote an important 6th inning to
Enfim.
victory in this one.
Chupa lá a minha garganta.
2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error.
Jogámos mal, muito mal neste jogo. E perdemos os 19 jogos seguidos. Era para ser o 20º jogo seguido a fazer hits. Não fizemos. George McCarthy, uma vitória e 2 derrotas, 4.57 de ERA.
Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve
Estou
on
a
that
ir atrás de bolas
too many base
muito
runners, too many hits, and
más.
too many walks. He needs to get off to a good
Muito
start and
ruins.
maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Standing in, Christian Littleton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Christian Littleton.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there.
Esquece lá, o homem tem 78 de velocidade.
Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Claro, já estamos a perder 1-0,
All set for
claro.
the start of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Cowboy.
Não?
Checked his swing there. Did
Quase
he go
fui.
around?
Pô, Tiago, tu
No, says
estás
the first base umpire.
feito
Ball
otário
1.
agora, meu.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A swing and a
Anda a
drive
tiro,
sent
mano.
down toward the
Tem de ser
gap.
run, desculpa lá.
Gone
run.
to lead off the inning.
Tinha de ser, mano. Ganda tiro, meu.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Que empatámos o jogo. Fizemos alguma coisa decente. Vá lá.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast.
Bora lá. 2-1. Ok.
Next for New York, Cowboy.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
É, pá, ó, Tiago, a sério,
Position
meu.
that time, 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Count even at 2-2. Right side, hit hard.
Boa.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Okay.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with the pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Littleton is there, 1 away.
Get dirty, get dirty.
The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Digging in now, Joseph Price.
Ai, que gente tão burra.
Pitch out, nothing doing.
Roubar a base, a sério? Tá certo.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There he goes. Skied in the air to straightaway
Já
left.
nem interessa, meu.
Uribe will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So coming to the plate, Mitch Person.
The center fielder, number 14, Mitch Person.
Ground to second base. This could be 2. A tag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in and looking for more. Cowboy, he singled his last time up.
Cowboy.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Ninkment.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a
Ai,
ball
é
out
sério,
of the zone for
Tiago?
strike 2.
Bem, tu és capaz do melhor e do
That was an
pior.
ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires
Parecia-me que ela vinha
the
baixa.
side. So the
És capaz do melhor e do pior, Tiago. A sério. Do melhor e do pior. Ei, pá, esta
ready for
equipa é
another
tão
chance.
ruim.
Cowboy, he
Fogo.
comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be...
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate.
Não estava a dizer.
Not cash in.
Capaz do melhor e do pior, meu.
Final score
Vamos
tonight,
fazer
the
mais
Texas
um.
Rangers
Fogo, a sério,
secured their
Tiago.
10th
Tu
victory
hoje
of the
estás...
season.
Ou fazes coisas extremamente boas ou coisas extremamente más.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for...
Esqueci-me de ver o ERA, desculpem lá, pessoal.
Digging
Foi
in,
mal.
Cowboy, 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Johnston is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in for a second at-bat, Sean Jameson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this
Isto
one.
é impossível, meu. Isto é impossível.
Rounded back up the middle.
É impossível.
Barehanded. On to first, a double play.
Impossível.
Striding in, Cowboy.
Up next for the
Ready
Yankees.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. ground ball foul down the left side.
Muito cedo.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
The 1-1. Down the third
Muito
baseline.
cedo.
But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time and the side is retired.
Capaz do melhor e do pior, meu.
We're back now as the Rangers prepare for their at-bats here in the third, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club.
Now at the plate, Cowboy. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2
Do
away.
melhor e do pior.
Ready for another shot now. Sean Cedeno.
Second baseman, Sean Cedeno.
Ball grounded to short. This could be 2.
Isto é rápido.
To second
É
for
muito
1.
tempo.
And the relay won't nearly be
A
in
bola
time
parecia
as he's
um
there
balão.
easily.
Lá a chegar, ó, tipo. Assim não dá, mano. Assim é impossível.
Now in the box, Cowboy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. No balls and a strike to count.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
The 0-1 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the last half of the 7th here, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And there's one down now.
A sério.
Ready once
Está nas minhas
again.
mãos empatar o jogo, é? Como sempre.
And now a pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Já fomos.
Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Takes this the other way to right.
Apanhou.
And a dive, but it
Vai.
rattles in and out of the glove.
Vai.
The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some
Não sei o que é
more.
que eles marcaram, mas pronto.
Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Última oportunidade.
So stepping in, Joseph Price, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes
Sweep
up just short as this
dos
ball
Rangers.
game is over.
Sweepzinho.
9-8 at the end
Não
of
sei
the
se
game
estão a
in this
jogar
one. Texas.
em uma série de 4 jogos ou é de 3. Foi de 3, levámos um sweep dos Rangers. Não estou em erro, jogamos 3 vezes com eles. Fizemos ali uma segunda base ao fim deste jogo. É 4 jogos. Olha para isto. Olha para isto. Olha para isto, mano. Oh, caraças com esta equipa, meu. Hoje desse. Pessoal, vou terminar por aqui, tá? Foi um episódio extremamente estranho. Hoje eu fui capaz do melhor e do pior. Tanto fiz home runs como não fiz nada. E fiz... tive at-bats extremamente estúpidos, idiotas e não fizeram sentido nenhum. Fui atrás de bolas idiotas, enfim, ou estava assim, ou era bom ou era mau, nos dois extremos, não era mais ou menos, era tudo bom ou mau. Enfim, terminamos então assim o episódio. 337 batting average, descemos, 8 home runs, 25 RBIs. Vamos ver o que é que se vai passar no próximo episódio e mais uma vez eu digo o mesmo. Pá, esta equipa é para esquecer, mano. Esta equipa é para esquecer, mano. Enfim, deixem o vosso likezinho, ok? Se puderem também partilhar com amigos e família, agradeço imenso. São nós por aqui, inscrevam-se. Sai um vídeo novo todos os dias, tem muita série aqui no canal para assistir. Se quiserem trocar uma ideia comigo, apareçam pelas nossas lives, fazemos 3-4 vezes por semana. Ativem também o sininho com duplo clique para receberem notificações cada vez que eu postar um vídeo novo aqui no canal. Amanhã sinceramente não sei o que é que vai aqui sair, passem por cá, há algum vídeo de certeza que vai sair, de algum episódio de alguma série, portanto passem por cá. Este foi MLB The Show 20! Ora é pessoal, até à próxima.